I made this Gatorade Cap Gun. It can shoot up to 5 caps in a row through these flywheels, spun up by 12-volt motors. It's got a convenient switch on the handle, and very exposed wires. The idea started back when I was a kid. My friends and I would do Nerf gun fights at their houses, but since I never had any Nerf guns, I always got killed first. I thought maybe having some sort of bouncing bullet could let me win, so I could bounce it around walls and get some bank shot kills. Or at least they could bounce back towards me so I'd get my ammo back easier. I tried making these crappy custom bouncy ball tips for some Nerf darts and shooting at the wall, but it barely made any difference, which makes sense. For it to bounce back well enough, it would have to turn around, which takes a lot of energy. Since the dart doesn't turn around, it doesn't act aerodynamically and just falls as normal. Also, it had a heavier tip, which weighed it down. So I hung up the idea. Recently, I started thinking about the idea of bouncing darts again. If you're like me, you probably like flicking bottle caps like this. Oh, jeez. Flicking them like this gives the caps enough spin to stay up straight, like a frisbee. And since they're made of plastic, they can bounce off walls easily. So all you need to do is shoot these as the darts and we have bouncy bullets. There are a few mechanisms working together to make this work. These two motors are powered by these 3 batteries running through this switch. They spin up these 2 flywheels here, which will launch the caps out like a baseball pitcher. I originally only had 2 batteries powering the motors, but my friends made fun of me for it being too weak, so I added another. The motors are held in place by this form-fit part here. Let's see, on the bottom. I thought that would be enough to hold it in place, but it had a lot of problems with the motor sliding up and down and hitting the side of the barrel. I added these lock-ins here to keep them in place. I don't even want to tell you how many times it took me to get these stupid things right. 12 times. It took me 12 times. Actually, ridiculous. There's also this pusher here, which is what feeds the caps into the flywheel. When you push the pusher, it gets under the next cap in the magazine, and once it reels back from the rubber bands, it drops it into place, so it can push it again. And that's how it like rapid fires. This magazine can hold 5 caps at once. You just refill the caps by dropping it through. I had 5 caps, but I lost them while testing, so now I only have 2, so just take my word for it. Okay. The feeding mechanism isn't perfect. Sometimes the caps can get jammed or fall in the wrong way, but it wouldn't be too hard to fix if I ever wanted to make a better version of this thing. Okay, so to test it, I got these things all the way back here, these Dr. Pepper cans. Why do I have so many Dr. Pepper cans? Alright, let's test. I've subbed in one of the caps for a slightly smaller extra one I had, so it might not do as well, but we'll see. And shoot. Oh, shoot! Oh, that was such a good shot. Hold on. Oh, I missed. Damn it. Oh, completely missed. Come on. Oh, I just threaded the needle. What is this? Okay, this little cap is kind of screwing things up with the loading. I'm just gonna use the normal ones. I need to put a scope on this thing. Yeah, that's terrible. Yes! Oh shoot, there's the 3rd cap. What? Alright, well we have 3 now. Here we go. Nope. Completely missed. Yeah! Alright, I'm just gonna get the last 2. It's almost like it works when the caps that's designed for it. Nope. Nope. Yes! We got him. Not even close, baby. Bed. Yeah. Well, that's about it for this video. I just want to show off this cool thing I built. Ugh, I'm so bored. There's nothing to do.
Bored on a Saturday afternoon? Shoot away all your worries with the all-new Disc Blaster 9000.
Whoa, totally tubular.
Shoot up to 5 discs at supersonic speed with hyper-rotation technology.
Mathematical.
Choose between 2 epic modes, spinning and off.
Completely cardiovascular.
Get ready to demolish all of your friends in blast-tastic frenzy.
This will definitely make me forget my parents' divorce.
That's the plan, kid. Call now at 1-800-BLAST and get a second Disc Blaster 9000 for free. Discs, batteries, and wires sold separately.
Disc Blaster 9000. I don't regret making that. Thanks for watching. I actually learned a lot by doing this project. I made circuits and put together multiple mechanical mechanisms mathematically and maturely. I definitely still used way too much glue. I am super happy with how this thing turned out. This has been one of my more complicated projects, so I'm pretty proud of myself for seeing it through. See ya. Hit the side of the garage.